Quaid Azam, Part 437. The Persianized form of Hindi or Hindustani is name derived for Urdu Mualla, a bazaar outside Delhi palace where it evolved during the Khalji period. It was necessary that foreign Muslim troops settled around Delhi were able to use the local dialect. Alauddin Khalji had a book titled Khalik Bari, comprising Persian and Arabic equivalents to the common Hindi words. What they spoke came to be known as Urdu, a mixture of Persian and Arabic and Hindi. For as many as 500 years, Urdu remained just a spoken language, only later going on to become a written language. Urdu written in Arabic script distinguished it from Hindi, where the script is Diwan-gari, and the script for Hindi, where the script is Diwan-giri. Up until the collapse of the Mughal Empire, Urdu was not used in public offices and the courts. It was only the 19th century that Urdu began to replace Persian, finally acquiring the prominence during the Bahadur Shah Zafar's time, especially when he read out his Urdu verses before his court. When the British usurped power, Urdu was the court language throughout northern India. Nawab Wakar-ul-Mulk was born in 1841 in Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh, India. Sir Syed Mohsin-ul-Mulk led the education movement of the Muslims, while Wakar-ul-Mulk added a political dimension. He felt the need for a separate political platform as well as a political party for the Muslims, working assiduously towards his goal. He became the Joint Secretary of the Muslim League when it was founded in 1906. He became disillusioned with the British after the annulment of the partition of Bengal. He wrote his famous articles Musalmano ka Ainda Lahe Amal, the future course of the action of the Muslims, which was published in Aligarh Institute Gazette as a public expression of his anti-British stance. He died on 27 January 1917. After serving as Governor General of Canada, Sir Gilbert John Murray and Kenmore Elliot, 4th Earl of the Minto, became the Viceroy of India in 1905. Viscount Blackburn John Morley, 1838-1923, was the Secretary of State. He was responsible for the extensively remodeling of 1908 and 1909. Muslims on the whole against the Congress. Badruddin Tayyib Ji, Alan Octavio Home. Badruddin Tayyib Ji presided over the Madras session of the Indian National Congress in December 1887. This was not liked by the several leading Muslims, led by Sayyid Ahmad Khan. A controversy arose. Several letters were exchanged between Tayyib Ji and Sayyid Ahmad as well as the other Muslims. Initially, Tayyib Ji tried to defend his action and even tried to plead that he had not accepted India as one nation, and in his presidential address he also pointed out in his letters to Sayyid Ahmad that the Congress had agreed not to discuss any matter if the Muslim community was opposed to it. Even this did not satisfy them, and it did not satisfy Sayyid Ahmad and the others. They were powerful enemies, and Tayyib Ji backed out. In this letter addressed to A.O. Hume, who was the Secretary of the Congress, Tayyib Ji suggests that the Congress after Allahabad session may be prorogued for 5 years, as its activities had guaranteed great animosity between Hindus and Muslims. If after 5 years the animosity will still continue, the Congress may be wound up, he writes. Hume, of course, did not act on his advice, but Tayyib Ji did not attend any Congress session after that. Then there is a letter. I read it as My Dear Hume, and it's been written by him to the Secretary of State